Learn mathematics in easy ways. Today, we're going to have the topic about general annuity, finding for future value. I am your Maestro Benj. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for notification. I would like to share to you this quotation. Bago tayo magsimula sa ating topic, it is better to endure the hardships of education than to take the bitterness of ignorance. Kaya sa mga mag-aaral, panatili natin ang pagsisikap sa pag-aaral upang makamtan natin ang mga nais natin sa buhay. We're still in grade 11, General Mathematics, Quarter 2, and we have the general annuity, finding for future value. Our objectives are, first, we have to find the future value. We have to determine the steps on how to compute general annuity for future value. And we have to apply the steps on how to compute general annuity for future value. Ano nga bang sinasabing general annuity? An annuity where the length of the payment interval is not the same as the length of the interest compounding period. Ibig sabihin ko ang payment of interval mo ng pagbabayad ng iyong mga installment na kinukuha, maging ito man ay appliances, lote, or bahay, ay hindi dapat kapareho ng interest compounding period. Ang payment interval mo halimbawa ay semi-annually, every 6 months of the year. Dapat ang interest compounding period mo ay pwedeng annually or quarterly, pero hindi pwedeng maging semi-annually. So kapag magkaiba yun ay kinoconsider na general annuity. Kaibahan niya sa simple annuity, ang simple annuity daw ay ang payment interval ay kapareho ng interest compounding period. Halimbawa kung ang payment interval mo ay quarterly, ang interest compounding period mo ay quarterly din. So that is the simple annuity. Magkapareho dapat. Punta naman tayo sa general ordinary annuity. A general annuity in which the periodic payment is made at the end of the payment interval. So, ibig sabihin, ang pagbabayad ng installment mo or sa mga appliances na kinuha mo ay doon sa dulo ng bawat payment interval mo. Halimbawa, kung ang payment interval mo ay semi-annually, so ibig sabihin, ang pagbabayad mo para sa iyong general annuity ay kada end ng 6th month ng taon. Punta naman tayo sa examples of general annuity. Una, monthly installment payment for a car, lot, or house with the interest rate that is compounded quarterly. Halimbawa, ikaw ay nasa installment ng car or kumuha ka ng lote o bahay, tapos ang payment interval mo ay monthly. So, nagbabayad ka ng monthly. Pero ang interest rate or ang tubo na ipinapatong is compounded quarterly. So, compounded quarterly is every 3 months of the year. So, magkaiba ang payment interval mo sa interest compounding period. So, that is general annuity. Paying a debt semi-annually when the interest is compounded monthly. Halimbawa, ikaw ay may pagkakautang sa bangko, pero ang payment interval mo ay semi-annually. Nagbabayad ka every 6th month of the year. Pero ang interest compounding period mo ay compounded monthly. So, ibig sabihin, ang pinapatong na tubo sa iyong inutang ay compounded monthly or monthly. So, semi-annually, payment interval, pero ang interest compounding period ay monthly. So, doon ay magkaiba, kaya we do have general annuity. We have the formula in finding the general annuity, finding the future value. Our formula is F, or the future value, is equal to R multiplied by 1, the quantity of 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 divided by J. So, etong 1 na to at yon ay hindi dapat binabago. That is constant sa formula. Where R, itong R ay regular payment. J is the equivalent interest rate per payment interval converted from the interest rate per period. At ang N natin is the number of payments. Pero bago natin kunin ang general annuity, finding future value, kailangan muna natin makuha ang J, yung value nitong mga J sa formula. So, in finding J, we have the formula, the quantity of 1 plus R divided by M squared, M sub 2 raised to the exponent of M sub 2 divided by M sub 1 minus 1. So, constant ito at iyon. Let's proceed to example number 1. Nathaniel saves 15,200 every 6 months in a bank that pays 2.7% compounded monthly. How much will be his savings after 12 years? So, ibig sabihin, si Nathaniel daw ay naguhulog ng 15,200 every 6 months ng bawat taon, na kung saan ang kanyang pera ay tumutubo ng 2.7% compounded monthly. So monthly, tumutubo ang kanyang pera na inihuhulog niya every 6 months. Gusto niya raw makita ang savings niya after 12 years. So, payment of interval payment of interval is 6 months. The interest compounding period is monthly. 6 months tapos monthly, that is general annuity. Given, we have R, or the regular payment, is 15,200. And then we have M sub 1. So, ito, yung M sub 1, yung 12 dito ay 12 months in a year. So, yung 12 na yun, lagi mo raw i-divide kung ano yung payment interval mo, 6 months. So, 12 divided by 6, that is equal to 2. So, ang M sub 1 natin is equal to 2. Ang R naman natin is 2.7%. Ito po siya. So, ang R ay laging dinidivide sa 100 para maging decimal. So, we have 0.027. Ang M sub 2 natin ay makikita ito doon sa word after the word compounded. So, monthly, so pag sinabing monthly, that is 12. Pag semi-annually, that is 2. Pag sinabing quarterly, that is 4. So, ang M sub 2 natin is compounded monthly, so that will become 12. Ang term natin is equal to 12 years. So, ito po siya. After 12 years, gusto makita ni Nathaniel kung magkano ang sinave niyang pera. Na-save niyang pera. And then we have to find for the value of N, which is M sub 1 times T. M sub 1, which is 2, times T, that is 12. And we substitute, that is equal to 24. 2 times 12, that is equal to 24. First, kailangan natin i-find ang value ng J. J is the equivalent interest rate per payment interval converted from the interest rate per period. Ibig sabihin, magkapareho dapat ang magiging interest rate per payment interval at yung interest rate per period by means of J, which is a big part of our formula. Formula in finding J is equal to the quantity of 1 plus R divided by M sub 2 raised to the exponent of M sub 2 divided by M sub 1 minus 1. So, substitute natin yung R tsaka itong mga M sub 2, M sub 1. R is equal to 0.027. M sub 2, ito po siya, that is equal to 12. Ngayon, yung exponent na M sub 2, pinalitan natin ng 12, at yung M sub 1, pinalitan natin ng 2. So, minus 1. So, i-divide po natin ito, at i-divide po natin ito. So, dinivide natin yung 0.027 divided by 12, naging 0.00225. 12 divided by 2, that is 6. Next step, i-add po natin yung 1 plus 0.00225. Wala po muna tayong gagalawin dito. And that becomes 1.00225. Next step, i-convert po natin ito. 1.00225 raised to the exponent of 6 minus 1, that will become 1.013576166. So, kinonvert po natin ito. Ito po ang lumabas. And then, we have to subtract 1 dun sa 1.013576166. And J is equal to 0.01357666. Now, after finding the value of J, let's have the formula in general annuity for future value. Formula, F is equal to R multiplied by the quantity of 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 divided by J. So, i-substitute po natin itong mga to sa given. So, we have yung R natin, the regular payment, which is 15,200. Ito po siya. And then yung J, ito po yung nakuha natin kanina. Pinalitan po natin siya. 0.013576,166. And then yung N natin, ito po siya, which is 24. Minus 1. And then divided by 0.013576,166. Ang next step po natin, i-add po muna natin itong part na to. Walang gagalawin dito, dito, at dito. And that becomes 1.013576,166. Still, nasa exponent pa rin ni 24. Minus 1 divided by 0.013576,166. Ang next step po natin, i-convert natin tong part na to. Wala pong gagalawin dito, dito, at dito. Pag kinonvert po natin ito pong dapat natin gawin. To convert 1.013576,166 raised to the exponent of 24, press the following in your calculator. Una, yung numbers, 1.013576,166. And then yung ganitong symbol sa calculator, kung makikita nyo, o kaya ito po. So, alin man dyan sa tatlo na yan, isa lang po ang pipindutin nyo. Next, ang susunod yung pipindutin ay yung exponent na 24, and then the equal sign. So, para ma-convert ito po ang inyong pipindutin. Isa lang po dito. And then we come up with, pag kinonvert po ito po ang lumabas. 1.382,144,188. Ang next step po natin, subtract po natin yung 1 doon sa 1.382,144,188. Wala pong gagalawin dito at dito. And it becomes 0.382,144,188. Next step, i-divide po natin itong part na to. 0.382,144,188 divided by 0.013576,166. Ito po ay hindi dapat galawin. So, pag dinivide po natin ito po ang nangyari. 28.148,167,04. Ngayon, ang last step, i-multiply po natin yung 15,200 sa 28.148,167,04. And it becomes 427,852.14. So, ito daw po ang naipong pera ni Nathaniel sa loob ng 12 years kapag siya ay naguhulog kada 6 months sa bangko ng 15,200. 427,852.14. Sample number 2. After 18 years, how much will be the savings of Anna in a bank if she saves every 3 months her money worth 67,850 that pays 15.9% compounded semi-annually? So si Anna raw ay nag-ipon sa bangko at siya ay naguhulog ng 67,850 kada 3 months na kung saan may interest na 15.9% at compounded semi-annually. Nais niya raw makita kung magkano ang savings ni Anna or savings niya after 18 years. So ang ating payment interval ay every 3 months. Pero ang ating interest compounding period ay semi-annually. So 3 months, pero semi-annually, that is general annuity. Magkaiba po sila. Given, ang ating regular payment ay 67,850. Ito po siya. And then M sub 1, we have to divide 12. So 12 months, lagi po natin i-divide 12 months divided by 3, that is equal to 4. R is equal to 15.9%. So this will be divided by 100 para maging decimal. So that will become 0.159. And then, ang M sub 2 natin is equal to yung salita or payment interval nyo or the period of conversion na makikita nyo after the word compounded, and that is semi-annually. Semi-annually is equal to 2. Ang term natin is equal to 18. So after 18 years, nais makita ni Anna kung gaano kalaki ang naging savings niya. And then we have to find for the N. Ang N natin ay may formula na M sub 1 times T. So ano nga bang N sub 1 natin? 4. Ang term natin is 18. So we have to substitute 4 times 18, that is equal to 72. After having the given, let's have the J, which J is the equivalent interest rate per payment interval converted from the interest rate per period. So ibig sabihin, dapat daw, ang mangyari, interest rate per payment interval ay maging kapareho ng interest rate per period. So that's why J is a big factor para dun sa ating formula. Formula in finding J. we have J is equal to the quantity of 1 plus R divided by M sub 2 with the exponent raised to the exponent of M sub 2 divided by M sub 1 minus 1. So ito po ang formula in finding J. Substitute po natin itong mga values na to. So we have R. Sinubstitute natin yung R. Ito po siya. Naging 0.159. Yung M sub 2, that is 2. Tapos yung exponent na M sub 2, 2 divided by 4. Yung 1 po ay constant. Hindi po dapat baguhin. Next step, i-divide po natin itong part na to at itong part na to. So that becomes 0.0795. Tapos yung 2 divided by 4 naging 0.5. Ang next step po natin, i-add po natin itong part na to. Wala po munang gagalawin dito. So that becomes 1.0795. In-add po ito po ang nangyari. Next step, i-convert po natin itong part na to. 1.0795 raised to 0.5. And that becomes 1.0389889894. Ngayon, isusubtract natin yung 1 na kasama sa formula dun sa 1.0389889894. And the value of J is equal to 0.0389889894. Next step, we have to compute for the general annuity for future value. And we have the formula. F is equal to R, which multiplied by the quantity of 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 divided by J. So ito po ang formula in finding the general annuity for future value. And then we have to substitute those letters in the formula. So sinubstitute po natin yung R, naging 67,850. Ito po siya sa problem. And then yung J, naging 0.0389889894. Ito po siya. Yung J po sa baba, ganun din, 0.0389889894. And then yung N, ito po yung N natin, which is 72. Ayan po. And then negative 1 or minus 1. Next step, we have to add this part. Wala po munang gagalawin dito, dito at dito. So we have 1.038989894. Still, we have the exponent of 72. Minus 1 divided by 0.038989894. Next step, we have to convert this part. Paano natin may ko-convert? Tandaan, wala pong babaguhin dito, dito at dito. Convert po natin ito. Ito po ang mangyayari. To convert 1.038989894 raised to the exponent of 72, we have to press the following in the calculator. Of course, yung number na 1.038989894, and then ang symbol na to, o kaya ito, or itong symbol na to, alin man sa tatlo na yan ang pwede nyong pindutin pag nakita nyo sa calculator. And then the exponent of 72, and then the equal sign. So pag kinonvert natin ito, by pressing these numbers and symbols, ito po yung lalabas. Na-convert po natin ito po ang nangyari. 15.7041848. Ang next step po natin, subtract po natin yung 1 dun sa 15.7041848. Wala pong babaguhin dito at dito. Sinubtract po natin iyon, naging 14.7041848. Next step, i-divide po natin ito. Yung numerator sa denominator, 14.7041848 divided by 0.038989894. I-divide po natin ito. Ito po ay mananatiling 67,850. Dinivide po natin ito po ang nangyari. 377.1279932. So after that, i-multiply po natin yan dito kay 67,850. So pag minultiply natin yan, ito po ang lalabas. 25,588,134.34. So sa loob ng 18 years na paghuhulog ni Anna every 3 months sa bangko nang nagkakalagang 67,850 with the interest period or interest rate na 15.9% and compounded semi-annually, nakaipon po siya ng 25,588 or 25 million rather, 588,134.34 for 18 years. Let's take example number 3. Maria saves money in a cooperative group worth 1,500,200 every 2 months. How much will be the savings of Maria that pays 8.37% compounded monthly after 5 years? So nag-save daw si Maria ng pera niya na nagkakalagang 1,500,200 every 2 months sa bangko, na kung saan may interest rate na 8.37% and compounded monthly. Gusto niyang malaman ang kanyang kaperahan after 5 years. So nag-iipon siya, naghulog siya sa bangko, nagde-deposit siya ng halagang iyan every 2 months, at ang interest compounding period ay monthly. So 2 months, monthly, so that is different. So that's why that is general annuity. Given, ang R natin or the regular payment is 1,500,200. Ang M sub 1 natin is equal to 12. 12 constant. Gamitin nyo po siya. 12 divided by 2, which every 2 months, that is equal to 6. So, 6 na beses siya naguhulog kada sa isang taon. Next, ang R natin is equal to 8.37%. Let's change this to a decimal. That will be divided by 100. So, naging 0.0837. Next, we have M sub 2. Yung, ito po, yung period of conversion, right after the word compounded, which is monthly, that is 12. And then, ang ating term ng paghulog ni Maria ng savings niya is 5 years. And then, we have N, that has the formula M sub 1 times T. So, ang M sub 1 natin is 6, at ang term natin is 5 years. So, we have to multiply, it becomes 30. Next step natin, we have to find for the value of J. J is the equivalent interest rate per payment interval converted from the interest rate per period. So, dapat ang interest rate per payment interval ay magkakapareho sa interest rate per period. That's why ang J ay malaking bahagi ng formula. The formula in finding J is equal to the quantity of 1 plus R divided by M sub 2 raised to the exponent of M sub 2 divided by M sub 1 minus 1. Then we have to substitute. Yung R natin, pinalitan natin ng 0.0837. Ito po siya. Yung M sub 2 natin ay pinalitan natin 12. Ito rin po siya. Yung exponent natin M sub 2, 12. Yung M sub 1 natin is 6. Yung 1 po dyan sa formula is constant. Again, hindi po dapat baguhin. Next step, we have to divide this part in this part. So we have, pag dinivide mo yung 0.0837 divided by 12, naging 0.006975. Pag dinivide mo yung 12 divided by 6, that is 2. Ang next step po natin, i-add po natin itong dalawa. 1 plus 0.006975. Wala pong gagalawin dito at dito. It becomes 1.006975. Next step, we have to convert 1.006975 raised to 2. So it becomes 1.01399861. Sunod na step, you have to subtract 1 dun sa 1.03998651. At ang value ng J natin is 0.0139988651. Next step, we have to find or we have to compute for the general annuity for future value. But we have the formula. F is equal to R times the quantity of 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 divided by J. So, i-substitute natin ang mga letters sa formula. And we have, yung regular payment, we have 1,500,200. Ito po siya. And then, sinubstitute natin yung J. Ito po siya, 0.01399861. Ganon din sa baba, sa denominator. 0.01399861. Tapos yung N natin, yun po siya, which is 30. Minus 1, minus 1. So, wala po dapat babaguhin dito sa mga 1 na nakasulat sa formula. Next step, i-add po muna natin ito. Walang gagalawin dito, dito, at dito. So, we add, naging 1.0139988651. Still, we have the the exponent of 30. Minus 1. So wala tayong ginalaw doon at doon. Ang next step po natin is i-convert natin tong part na to. Okay? To convert 1.013998651 raised to 30, the exponent of 30, press the following in your calculator. Una, 1.013998651, pindutin sa calculator. Okay, tapos etong symbol na to, or eto. Again, kahit isa lang po dyan ang pindutin nating symbol. Ibig sabihin yun, we will be having the exponent. After pressing this, one of these symbol, we have to press the exponent 30. And then the equal sign. Again, for us to convert this, ito po yung mga pipindon natin. At nangyaring ito po. Kinonvert po natin ito, naging ganito po siya, 1.517474202. After that, isusubtract po muna natin to. Wala pong gagalawin dito at wala pong gagalawin dyan. So we have 1,500,200. Sinubtract po natin ito, naging 0.517474202 divided by 0.031998651. Next step po, i-divide po natin ito. 0.517474202 divided by 0.013998651, kaya naging ganito po siya. 36.966,00497. Hindi po natin ginalaw yung R. Ang last step po is we have to multiply 1,500,200 multiplied by 36.966,00497. At ang lalabas po ay 55,456,400.66. Yun daw po yung naipon ni Maria after 5 years ng paghuhulog niya ng 1,500,200 every 2 months sa bangko na may interest rate na 8.37% at compounded monthly. So, ang makukuha niya after 5 years is 55,456,400.66. Those are the steps on how to compute the general annuity finding for the future value. I hope you've done something from me and you have learned something from me. Thank you. Again, this is Maestro Benj. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for notification. Bye-bye.